elements again. So Ishanullah has listed a few elements there from to greetings, body and conclusion, which are not the one which I have taught. However, Ishanullah, thank you for initiating some response in the class, whereas other members of class are maybe passive members or they may not be even listening to me. They would be just, you know, they just joined the session and I don't know where they are, right? Okay. Blaine, were you there in my last lecture? Were you present? Blaine, were you present? Dev Challa, Dhruv Keshwani, Dhruv Mayani.
Yes, ma'am, Dhruv Goswami.
Yes. Dhruv, do you remember? What were the elements? What are the elements of letter are there we studied in the class?
No, ma'am, I don't.
Okay. Dev, very nice. Let me see how many people hear me. Pawan left already, so that I don't ask him. Diana Chol, do you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, were you there in the previous session?
Yeah.
Can you tell me what are the elements of letter writing that we studied? Heading, very nice, Mohammed. Yes, the heading is the place where we write the address of the person, name, designation, and address of the person who is writing the letter. Very good. What do we write after heading? What do we write after heading? Date. Very nice. Very nice, Doremo. Oh, okay. Then after the date, what do we write? From. Ishanullah from is known as inside address. In inside address, we write the name and address of the person who is receiving the letter. Next, after the inside address, subject. Very nice. Subject. Very good. After subject. After subject, salutation. Wonderful. After salutation, body of the letter. Great. And then after body of the letter, ending. Ending is no conclusion. Ending is complementary clause. Can somebody just write an example of complementary clause in the chat box here? Thanks and regards is used where? In the email. But in the letter, what do we write? Sincerely yours. Wonderful. Followed by a comma. Very nice. Next is what? After the complementary clause? Yes, signature. And signature is always followed by what? After signature, what should I write? If I'm writing the letter, if I'm writing the letter, I wrote the letter, took a printout, signed it. Now below the signature, what will be there? Very nice. 20 people together cannot find out the answer of one simple thing which I've just taught yesterday. Great. Momos, nothing. No Stacy, no date, no Shovik, no. Exactly, Parth. Name and designation. Wonderful. Okay, so yes, very well. Now let us discuss the punctuation also a little. What the punctuation in any letter is very important. So first of all, if you are writing a letter, how are you going to punctuate the letter? Okay, so first I'll show you that, and before that, let me know if I'm not able to share the window. And I don't know why is that happening. I'm sharing my screen. Let me know once the screen is visible to you. Okay. Are you able to see this? Right. Yeah. We are going to after the elements. Now, what is the difference between the layout of a letter and the elements? Elements are the items that needs to be there in a letter, whereas the layout is a format in which you need to arrange all those elements. Okay, so layout is a manner in which you write the letter, whereas elements are the things that are included in the letter. Okay, there are mostly four layouts. Block layout, modified block layout, semi-block layout, and simplified layout. We are not going to study anything else except the block layout because that's the only layout which we are going to use, which is most modern and easiest to write the letter with. So all the elements are aligned to the left margin in the block layout except the letterhead. Letterhead meaning if you have the letterhead, it will not be aligned anywhere. Then it follows open punctuation. So punctuations are omitted, meaning you don't have to have punctuation after every phrase of your address, but you have to have punctuation in salutation, complimentary close, and in the message. In the message meaning you have to have the full stop, comma, or all other punctuations that you require to add in the body of the letter. Right? And as I told you, this is the most used format in letter writing. Now, I stop sharing the screen. Now let us revise the punctuation. Shavik, you have to actually write the letter there only, right, in the comment section, so that everyone else can see your letter. Because if I create a task where you have to send an attachment, no one else can read your letter, right? So, yes, before we do anything else, let's revise the punctuation. Let us go back to heading again. When you write the heading, you will write your name, your address, your company's address, and your designation. Now, would you need to add punctuations here? If yes, what kind of? If no, that's okay. So, would there be any punctuation in heading? Would there be any punctuation in heading? Full stop, comma? No, inshallah. Will not have full stop, no comma, right? Because it's block layout, which we are following, going to follow, and it does not have any punctuation in the heading. Then comes date. Are we going to have any punctuation in date? Yes or no? Okay. No, Shovik, we will not have comma after the date. Yes, if you write May 20th, comma 9 2021, that way, yes, you can have punctuation within the date, but not at the end of it. Then comes subject line. So what punctuations are going to be there in a subject line? So what punctuations are going to be there in a subject line? Comma? None? No. In subject line, when you write subject heading, like subject, then colon, and then you use a full stop in a subject line. If you write the subject line in a semi-block letter, semi-block meaning first letter capital, rest are small. Okay. Then after that, when you write salutation, should you have any punctuation there? In salutation means dear sir, dear madam. Yes, exactly, followed by a comma. Body of the letter, all the punctuations are there. Then comes a complimentary clause, yours sincerely. Are you going to have punctuation there? Yes, complimentary clause, comma. Very nice. Then signature, no punctuation. Name, followed by a signature, no punctuation. Very nice. That's all. This is how we end the letter. Okay. Now the task in front of you is you have to write a letter to your subject faculty, like to the faculty of any subject. You may select the subject and a faculty. You have to write a letter to her or him requesting to conduct your viva one after 1 week. So all the necessary details you have to imagine on your own and write the letter accordingly. What I suggest you is I suggest you to follow all the format guideline and include all the elements that we have studied in your letter. Okay. So meanwhile you understand the task and go to the classroom, check the stuff. If you have understood it completely, just start writing. And I'm going to conduct your attendance. I'm going to take your follow-up about the course. Okay, now here, everyone, please pay attention. I'm going to call your name, and when I call your name, please tell me what is your course status, and this is going to be your attendance as well. Okay, so Shivraj Parmar, Yes. Shivraj Parmar.
I'll try to finish this as soon as possible. Thank you.
Is Shivraj present? No, very nice. Then we have Raj Sangani.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Raj has completed the course. Yagnik Becharia. Yagnik
Yes, ma'am.
completed the course, online course.
Yes, ma'am. Got certificate.
Very nice. યાજ્ઞિક તમે લોકો આ શિવરાજને ઓળખો છો?
ના, ma'am.
કોઈ નથી ઓળખતું.
ગ્રુપમાં સર્ચ
હા તો એને મેસેજ કરને કે ફટાફટ ક્લાસ જોઈન કરે નહીતર મને ફોન કરે.
હા હા
Okay, madam.
દદીજ દદીજ સખિયા. દદીજ then I have Vatsal, Prashant, પ્રતિક. આટલા બધા લોકો હતા તો ખરા. પ્રતિક was there, પ્રશાંત, રવીજ. Okay. Dhruv Kumar Mayani
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
completed the course બેટા?
Yes, yes.
ધ્રુવ તું આ કોઈને ઓળખે છે? પ્રતિક, પ્રશાંત, વત્સલ,
ના ના
દધીચ?
દત્તીજ ના ના
Okay. અભય વાલા, ધ્રુવ
Yes, ma'am.
ધ્રુવ કેશાણી. કોર્સ કમ્પ્લીટ થઈ ગયો બેટા?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
હા બેટા. દિનેશ રોહિલ, પવન કુમાર, હુસૈન, Taha.
Yes, ma'am. Present.
Taha completed the course.
Yes, ma'am. Got the certificate too.
Very good. પછી છે પાર્થ પારેખ.
Yes, ma'am. Got the certificate.
Good. રોનક, રોનક દેત્રોજા, ધ્રુમિલ ગોહેલ, ફરાવ બોક, અબ્દુલ બાસિત, બિલાલ, સૌવિક, બ્લેન, નદીને, નદીને, મિલોલવા, ક્રિસ્ટોફર મિલોલવા, Diana, Ibrahim, Gisela, Doremore,
Yes, ma'am.
Doremore, right?
Yes.
Robin,
Yes, ma'am.
Robin completed the course, beta?
Ma'am, not yet.
When would you do that?
Ma'am, today.
Complete it by the end of the day today and let me know.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Muhammad. Muhammad. Good. You have completed the course. Ishanullah completed the course. Heva Fonsakage
Yes, ma'am.
completed the course, right?
Yeah.
Mayank Kothari. Stacy. Stacy. Longer.
Yes, ma'am.
Stacy present. Yeah, present. Longer.
Completed the class.
Yeah, but I know, dear. Longer. Haki
Present.
completed the course, right? Muhammad Raja.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I have two questions to this International Students Fund. These many students who always remain absent in the class, by any chance, do you know them? Have they come to India or they are still in their respective countries? Just sending their names here in the chat box, except this three people, Abdul Basit, Bilal, and Diana Chol. Okay. So, do you know anything about these students? They are not sure present. Just a minute.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, શિવરાજ પરમાર.
શિવરાજ, તમે કોર્સ ઓનલાઈન કરવાનો છે, તમે પૂરો કરી નાખ્યો?
હા મેમ, તમે 2 દિવસમાં કીધું તો 1 દિવસમાં કરી નાખ્યો.
સરસ. તમે ક્લાસમાં કેમ નથી આવી ગયો ને? તમે ક્લાસમાં કેમ નથી આવતા બેટા?
ક્લાસમાં શરૂઆતમાં આવ્યો તો પછી ફોન આવ્યો એટલે પાછો નીકળી ગયો અને પછી હવે અત્યારે આવ્યો.
ઓકે, કાંઈ વાંધો નહીં. અને શિવરાજ, તમે આમાંથી કોઈને ઓળખો છો? વત્સલ, પ્રશાંત, આ બધામાંથી? I just a minute, I'm typing their names here. I just want them to know because it is very important that they need to do this course. Now we have been instructed कि હવે જો students courses no કરતા હોય તો એના parents ને phone કરો. So I just like before I call their parents.
Okay.
No, not this one. Not this one. Wait. So I just was concerned કે ઈ લોકોના parents ને આપણે phone કરીએ. Before that, we should give them message કે complete the course, you know. So these are the names of the Indian students who are regularly not present in the class. So આમાંથી તમે કોઈ પણ ક્લાસમાંથી ઓળખતા હોય, please call them right away and ask them to join the class, okay?
હા હા, 2-3 ફોન એને કહી દઉં.
હા, કહી દો. હા, કહી દો. દેવ, હા, બોલો.
અભય વાલા.
અભય વાલા, એક જ મિનિટ. હા, અભય, કોર્સ કમ્પ્લીટ થઈ ગયો છે ને તમારો? ઓકે, પ્રેઝન્ટ.
ના, કાલે
કાલે
કમ્પ્લીટ થઈ જશે.
અભય, please complete it
ઓકે.
by today. Hardly it will take 1 hour. શિવરાજ ને પૂછી લો કેટલી વાર લાગી. શિવરાજ,
1 દિવસમાં અડધા દિવસમાં થઈ જાય, વાર ન લાગે.
હા અભય, પ્લીઝ. હવે ઓલરેડી શરૂ કરી દીધો છે ને, તે હવે કેટલીક વાર હોય પછી?
હા, તો હમણાં થઈ જશે. ચાલો.
પ્રશાંત, હેલો કરમાં માઇક ચાલુ કરીને બોલ મેમ ભેગો. તું આમાં જ છો ક્લાસમાં, માઇક ચાલુ કરી નાખ. હોયો ગયો. બીજાને કહી દઉં છું મેમ, બીજા 2-3
એને કહી દો, કારણ કે છે ને હું આજે સાંજે છે ને હું પેરેન્ટ્સ ને ફોન કરીશ. હવે મને થોડુંક ઇટ લુક્સ ઓકવર્ડ કે હું પેરેન્ટ્સ ને ફોન કરીને કહું કે ભાઈ તમારા છોકરાને કોર્સ કરવાનો છે, ક્લાસમાં આવતો નથી, એટલે ફિનિશ ધ કોર્સ અને લાઈક એટલીસ્ટ યુ કોલ મી, ઓકે?
હા, સમજ.
હા, થેન્ક યુ શિવરાજ.
વેલકમ.
Okay, students. Prashant Vekaria.
Yes, ma'am.
Prashant, ઓનલાઈન કોર્સ નું શું સ્ટેટસ છે?
મેડમ, મારે કરવાનું બાકી રહી ગયું છે કારણ કે હું બહાર હતો ને થોડાક દિવસથી, એટલે કોરોના થઈ ગયો હતો.
તો હવે ક્યારે કરવાનો છો?
હવે હું મેડમ આજકાલ હું તમને કમ્પ્લીટ કરીને આપી દઈશ.
આજે જ કરી નાખ. અને મને ઇન્ફોર્મ કરજે કે મેડમ મારો કોર્સ થઈ ગયો.
વોટ્સએપ માટે કે મેસેજ કરી દઉં ને?
હા, પણ વોટ્સએપમાં જો તમને ઇફ યુ વોટ્સએપ મી રાઇટ ડાઉન યોર નેમ, એનરોલમેન્ટ નંબર, ક્લાસ એન્ડ ડિવિઝન સો દેટ આઈ નો કે આ કોણ છે. બરાબર?
ઓકે.
હમ.
અને મેમ પ્રતિક વેકરિયાનું કરી નાખજો ને, મારો ભાઈ જ છે.
હા હા, તો એને કહી દેજે થઈ જાય એટલે મને ફોન કરી દે.
ઓકે ઓકે.
યસ.
ના હું પણ મોકલી દઈશ એમ.
હા અભય, મને આજની તારીખમાં મેસેજ કરી દેજો. હો ને?
આજે હમણાં કીધું હાલ.
હા, અને તમારું નામ, એનરોલમેન્ટ નંબર, ડિવિઝન અને ક્લાસ આટલું લખીને મેસેજ કરજો. Muhammad, your attendance has been done. Okay, students, now those whose attendance has been taken and those who understood the class, please complete the task from the Google Classroom. Okay, and then see you in the next session. You may leave the session. Have a good day.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes,
I didn't call my name, ma'am. Shovik there.
Shovik, I called. I actually, when I called your name, you didn't answer. But I knew that you are in the class, so I marked you present.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I could understand there must be some internet issue.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. યાજ્ઞિક, યાજ્ઞિક,
યસ મેમ. યસ મેમ.
તમારી અટેન્ડન્સ થઈ ગઈ છે ને?
હા.
Okay, fine. So, okay, those who do not have any question now, they have understood the task. Google Classroom, please post your letter and complete the course, and that's all. If you have any query, you can ask me right away.
મેમ લાસ્ટ ડેટ કઈ છે સબમિટની?
Course complete કરવાની?
ના ના, લેટરની.
લેટરમાં લાસ્ટ ડેટ નથી, પણ when you come to the next class, you have to complete it by then.
ઓકે.
Okay?